Alright, so this video, this gentleman is going to show a modified shoulder throw. Now, it's hard to catch it right at the start of it because he tries to do it as fast as he can. So I got it paused here during the breakdown part. So he's grabbing this guy's wrist. He's going to pull his arm forward, grab it with his other hand, come up underneath, grab the back of his head and flip him over, kind of like a snapmare in pro wrestling. Anyway, let's take a look. So grabs there, steps in, looks very awkward, drops down to his knees, and pulls him over. Okay, so there he is. Well, did it nice and fast, right? Okay, so now let's break this down. All right, sorry, I'm going to have to go through this one more time. There we go. Okay, so he does it super fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, so even that clip of him doing it pretty fast, that guy's just standing there letting him do this. Now, the moment you grab that wrist, right? This gentleman, he can do all sorts of things. He can just kind of step back. He can step to the side, and it's going to throw this game off. But then, okay, so you pull that arm forward. That's fine. But if you're any kind of grappler, you go with that motion. He pulls you forward, so you're going to step forward and then step around him. And look at the way this guy's twisted and the way his legs are kind of bent. And see this leg here is kind of in an awkward angle. Doesn't look all that balanced to me. Okay, so then now you've got both your hands tied up on this one arm, right? And he's got a free arm. Boom, just punch him right in the jaw. Just step around him and punch him. You're not only going to pull him off balance, you're going to ring his bell, and then this weird leg position here, or stance that he's in, he's probably just going to crumble, So this highlights, when I see stuff like this, they're obviously training specifically just for grappling. And it just drives me nuts because you got, unless you're a professional grappler or a professional athlete, or you're going for a tournament or something, you need to be training for the street. And all your weapons are going to come into play here. Okay, so then now he steps. Look how awkward this is. Look at this. His heel's up off the ground. That leg's halfway bent. And if this guy wanted to counter it, all he'd have to do is take this leg and step right around him. Okay, so there we go. Now he's got his knees together and bent. And he's reaching up behind his head. Once again, all he has to do, if this gentleman were to step around him and then straighten up, he'd pull this guy straight back. And he could just slam him right down onto his back. And then, okay, right here, you counter this real easy just by dropping into a sumo stance. This gentleman in the black, all he'd have to do is just take a nice wide stance and squat down. He would not go over this gentleman's shoulder. Just drop his weight down. This is, man. See, like right there. And yeah, he's a good partner. He goes right with it. But no, I'm sorry, this technique, it's just ridiculous.